5 daily habits, super powerful daily habits that will help you reconnect with your inner child, will help you integrate a wounded inner child and also a happy inner child. And even if you've done a million different inner child work, this will still be super valuable, and it's things that you want to bring into your daily life, to your daily routine, starting from right now if you can. Hi everybody, my name is Yara Elia. I'm a spiritual healer. I guide women through their inner work, guiding them to transform their inner war into inner peace. So I teach inner peacemaking, self-healing and inner peacemaking. And in this context of LifeBloom, I am half of this creation called LifeBloom because the other half is my sister. So LifeBloom is a beautiful community for women going through real life with real challenges and real joy and choosing to grow through these challenges together. And if you still haven't been here, you're new here, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so that you get notified when we upload videos. Let's dive into our topic today. 5 daily habits that will help you transform your relationship with your inner child. But first of all, what is an inner child? I go very deeply about that in another video, so I'll link that right here. What is the inner child and how does it affect your life as an adult? But in a nutshell, your inner child is a sub-personality, a part of your personality. It is also a part of your energetic system. It is a part in you that remembers the past, that remembers everything you've learned throughout your life in its energetic pattern. And it controls in many ways your emotions today, because on this foundation of the inner child, your identity was formed. So that means that if we have wounds, if we have traumas, and also if we have memories of joy and things that bring fire and sparkle within us, it's very likely that they're rooted in our inner child. And so by reconnecting with our inner child, we can begin to transform and heal these wounds that might be causing a lot of pain in our lives today. And we can also, of course, bring a lot of joy into our life, because the inner child is not only pain and trauma, it is also joy and imagination and freedom and free-spirited. And we're going to touch in these things. We're going to touch deeply on these things in a second. So 5 daily habits that you can integrate into your life right now. The first one, the easiest one of them all, is to have a picture of yourself as a child. I'm censoring it because I'm naked here. To have a picture of yourself as a child somewhere that you see all the time throughout your day. You can have it on your mirror when you get dressed. You can have it by the place that you wash your face, in the bathroom where you wash your face, you brush your teeth. You can have it on your fridge. Somewhere that you're going to walk past it again and again and again throughout your day. And every time you walk past it, you're going to acknowledge this child. And you're going to look at this picture and say, oh, you're so pretty. You're so smart. Your body is so strong. You're so healthy. You're so creative. And every time you walk past it, just send some love into this child. Tell him something that they always wanted to hear about themselves. Tell them that thing that they've always wanted to hear from their parents, from your parents. I love you so much. You're so dear to me. You are the joy of my life. And especially in the morning when you wake up, and that's why I love having it where I get dressed and I do my makeup or whatever it is that you do in the morning, where you prepare yourself for the day, to have this 2 minutes of conversation with yourself. Good morning, my love. I slept great. I'm so happy to see you today. It brings joy and a big smile to my face to see you smile in this picture. Just a tiny conversation and to feel that in your heart. And if you watched the live stream about how to stop being a perfectionist that I did, like Kevin and I, my sister, did a live stream here. I'm going to link it up here, how to stop being a perfectionist. Then you know that both of us as healers and spiritual guides, we both have pictures of ourselves as little girls in a place that we walk by several times a day. So this is super powerful. The second habit to incorporate into your day is a self-hug before you go to sleep. When you lie down in your bed, you just close your eyes, you wrap your arms around your body, you take a breath, and you just tell your inner child, I'm so happy to have you. I'm so happy to be reconnecting with you. Thank you. Thank you for who you are. I love you. Good night. If you want to go a bit further, you can tell your inner child about your day. You can tell them what you experienced, what you felt, and really practicing being vulnerable and having an open heart with your inner child. And sometimes when you're super tired, just wrap your arms around yourself, take a deep breath, and give yourself that second, that moment of love. I see you. I love you. I'm right here. I hold you. So a self-hug before you go to bed. And I find that this habit really softens the heart. And that is exactly what you want to do when you're reconnecting with your inner child, because your inner child is vulnerable. And it's an entity that has so much inside of it that you need to be very open-hearted to contain it. To contain it and let it speak to you. And that's what it wants to know. The inner child will only speak to you when it knows that it's safe. When it knows that it's safe for them to be vulnerable, to share their hearts, that they will be embraced, that they will not be silenced, that they will not be shamed, that they will not be left alone. Because the inner child will not open up to you if that fear is present within them. And I just want to share that when I started doing inner child work with myself, it took me 3 months for my inner child to engage back with me. And this actually does happen with energy work. You can have a conversation with your inner child, an actual conversation where they reply to you. The energetic essence of them replies back to you and you can speak to it. But for me, because my inner child was so wounded and she was so scared and so just terrified and not trusting of me as an adult, it took me 3 months to soften enough so that she would feel safe with me. And so even if you feel like you can't reconnect with your inner child, keep doing these work, keep incorporating these habits and softening and opening your heart so that they know that you accept them, that you want them, you want to be there with them, you want to be there for them. Now, the third habit that I really suggest incorporating is journaling or mirror work. Now, you can sit down and write if you want to, but you can also just do it in front of the mirror. You stand in front of the mirror and you look deep into your eyes. I actually really like doing it in front of the mirror and not specifically through journaling. You look deep into your eyes, so deep that the whole world disappears. And you face into your heart. You just take a breath and you focus in your heart. And you tell your inner child, I see you, I feel you, I'm right here with you. What do you need from me today? And just take a breath and see if it replies. What do you need from me today? I want to be here with you. Just take a breath and listen. And if you're writing, let your hand free write, no judgment. Don't try to shape it into the answer that you think they will say, but let them reply back to you. Let your energy kind of spit it out. This is what I need from you today. I need you to tell me that you love me. I need you to do something fun for me. I need you to be vulnerable today. I need you to rest today. And just look into your eyes, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, breathe deeply. I see you, I feel you, I'm right here with you. What do you need from me today? And if nothing comes up, that's totally okay. Just touch your heart, look into your eyes, and nod into your eyes. And trust that once the inner child understands that you really want to be there for them, they will reply. One step at a time, you will rebuild this trust. So this was habit number 3. Habit number 4 is actually about the happy inner child. We have 2 sides to our inner child. If you still haven't watched the video about what the inner child is, then I talk about it there. One part of the inner child is the wounded inner child, the traumatized, the one that everyone talks about, that we need to heal. But there is the other part. The essence of a child actually is innocence, is exploration, imagination, joy, freedom. Just let me run around and explore the world and know that I'm safe. And if the child knows that they're safe, they're loved, they're seen, then these essences can blossom. But no matter, even if you had a lot of pain and trauma in your past, chances are there were still bits of joy. So we want to also give space to the happy inner child. So to do that, we will think back of things that we used to love as a child. It could be a song that we used to love, a favorite food, a favorite movie, a favorite toy. It could be whatever kind of hobby that maybe they had. And we start incorporating that into our life. So if there was a favorite song, you can put it in your morning playlist and dance to this song every morning. And hug yourself as you do that. Look into your picture of a child as you do that. If you have a favorite food, start cooking that food for yourself. Eat that food. If it's something more time consuming, like you like to paint, maybe don't do that every day, or you can if you have the time. But if you can incorporate something small that as a child, made you happy, do that. And once you do that, once you start feeling that essence of the freedom and joy of the child, sink into that. Say yes to that. Let it glow through you. Let it fill your body. And in that note, I want to invite you to download a workbook that we have for you about the happy inner child and how to reconnect and embrace that happy inner child back into your life. Because it's not only pain, it's not only wounds. There was a lot of joy inside you as a child. That was your essence, that was your base. So go ahead into the description and download the workbook that we have for you about the happy inner child. And on to the last one, the 5th habit for you to reconnect with your inner child. And this is a habit that might take more time to be able to incorporate. And that is to actually validate and say yes to your inner child when they speak to you. Once you start knocking on that inner door, telling your inner child, I want to see you, I want to hear you, I'm here, I want to be your safe ground, I want to be your haven, they will start contacting you, they will start speaking to you. And they will start asking you to move in a certain way. I don't want to do this, I do want to do this, please get away from there, or do more of that. They will start to move within you and to ask you to incorporate what they need or to get away from things that are painful for them. And now your job as a parent to your inner child is to validate their emotions, to give space to their emotions, and to actually be that safe space that you promised or you said that you wanted to be. So the way that you're going to do that is, once you start sensing that the inner child is speaking to you, you're going to place one hand on your heart or on your belly, wherever you feel it. You're going to take a breath. And you're going to say to your inner child this mantra: I see you, I feel you, I'm right here with you. I see you, I feel you, I'm right here with you. And then once they start speaking to you, you just send them love. You validate their emotions. I see what you're feeling. I'm right here with you. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're feeling. I'm right here with you. And if you can act on what they're asking, great. If you can't, it's okay. As adults, we have the other things that manage our time. Sometimes we can't always do that. But we still want to be there as a safe ground for them to express. And we still want to validate their needs, validate their emotions. So you're going to place your hand on your heart and you're going to repeat the mantra, I see you, I feel you, I'm right here with you. And if you want to really act on that request, then you do that. Now, these 5 habits, I know that for me, they've truly, truly transformed my relationship with my inner child. And this is, even if you pick up just one, this is going to be very powerful in your reconnection with your inner child and in rebuilding that trust. That's what needs to happen. You need to rebuild trust with your inner child for them to come close, for them to be vulnerable with you. So if you still haven't, well, you still haven't because you're listening, right? So go ahead and download the workbook. The link is in the description box. Workbook for Happy Inner Child. Of course, like, share, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, the notification bell, so that you can get notified when we upload more content. And most importantly, share in the comments below, because I really want to hear what has been your difficulty with inner child work. Where do you feel stuck? So that we can actually help you in the places that you feel stuck with. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.